welcome back to another episode here on Kinlaig. Sorry, I'm just in the middle of sorting a little bit of stuff out. Just trying to find our stream. There we are. Cool. Hope you're all well. I'm a little bit earlier than normal, maybe. Weather's been really warm here in the UK. Yeah, weather's been really hot here. It's been like 26 degrees, something like that. So yeah, it's been really warm, really warm. So what we're going to do today, that's the big thing. We're going to start putting in our wheat. That's what we need to do. We'll probably set this worker off to try and do some of our other fields. So get over it. Set this worker off. We'll set that worker off. Probably gonna have to come back in a bit and sort them out if they get into any problems. Probably start seeding this. The other thing as well that you'll notice that the stream is called The Goat. I'm gonna get some goats. It's gonna happen, I think. And I think I might put the goat pen. Might go terribly wrong. The goat pen's going to go in here somewhere, I think, is the plan. Yeah, so I don't know how many we're going to get. Let us know in the comments. Give us a shout if how many do you reckon we should get? Should we get 10 or so to start off with? Might get 10. Now just bear with me for a second, sorry, I'll be back in a second. Literally 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, or a goat's tail. Right, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, so we're going to put some goats in. So I don't know quite where we're going to stick the goat pen. How it's going to fit in here. I want to put a shed in here at some point. I mean, it's probably going to make a right old mess of the old landscape, because that's what they do, don't they? Cows, sheep. Where is the land? Where is the sheep pen? Fence. I don't want fenceless ones. Any of these can actually produce milk. That's the other thing. We'll have to see, I guess. This could go terribly wrong. Yeah, that's a fenceless one. That's a fenceless one, and that's a bigger animal pen. Is that going to give us? No idea if that's going to give us. Actually, we could spin it round. Ooh, don't like the look of that. It's going to make a bit of a mess. Oh well, we'll just stick it in and then I'll have to try and make it the best I can, won't I? Do I want to customise? Yes, I do. Can we put a gate on it? I think we can, can't we? There you go, there's a gate. We'll put a big gate on it. This might look actually half decent. Maybe. That's colliding with the object. Let's zoom in a bit. Hopefully we'll get milk with these. I mean, we should get milk, but I don't know if this pasture will give us milk. So I might not actually be the greatest of all time. We'll see. Well, I won't be the greatest of all time, but this stream won't be the greatest of all time. Thank you, Vivian. Your favourite farming channel. Excellent. Colliding with an object. What's that colliding? Oh, it's colliding with the tree. We could actually put a cow pasture in here as well. Plant the meadow. Yeah, we'll plant the meadow. Look at that. Very nice. Well, that's a start, isn't it? That's looking all right. I don't know how many we're going to get in here. Oh my word, there's a big old lump over here, isn't there? We'll sort that out on the roadside. That's not too bad. Ooh, that's not so great. Oh my word, look at that. Oh my god. Right, let's get the old smooth, soften tool on. God, I'm going to end up getting a tractor stuck in there, definitely. That's a big old hole there, that is. That's not good. Oh well, we'll have to just remember not to drive down that. Wowzers. Could be worse. It could be we could have a lot bit of a sinkhole that appears here every so often. Right, can we get? I might just buy some sheep and get not sheep, goats. Sorry. How many should we get in? Get some young'uns, I think. We get 5 young'uns. Or we can have 542 in there. That's good. We'll get 5 of each for now. So it gives us a bit of a scope. 15 in total. I don't think we're going to get goat's milk, which is a shame on this pen. That's well annoying if that's... It's a bit annoying, that. Oh well. We can always use it for sheep if we need to. We won't get any wool from the goats, but we'll get some goats. I wonder if there's a mod we can put in. Actually, I'll just smooth that bit out there because that's a bit all over the shot. Is that doing anything? Let's try and get a bit bigger. That's not doing anything. Oh, there's a bit there, I think. This looks even worse, that does. Is it just draining my money? I don't know. Is that better? It's a little bit better. It's not so great there though. Never mind, we'll sort that out. We'll sort that out. So yeah, we're not going to get any goat's milk by the looks of it. Let's have a quick look in the animal dialogue. That's in the sheep barn. Goats. Oh, it says it's giving us the option for goat milk. So do we need to put... I don't know. Whether the goat's milk appears here, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I need to get some grass in here, actually. Because we haven't got any grass at the moment. Is the... There was a mod, I don't know if it's still in here, that you could get your bales delivered directly to your farm on console. So under others. No, not on that, not under lights. Cows. No, not under that. Probably could do with getting some cows as well, some no, nothing there. Right, enough of me tomfooling around. We'll go and get a grass bale. Well, worker looks like he's finished. I need to go and get some more. What's his name? Some more lime over to him. We'll go and get a grass bale because grass bales are up here. Grass bales are up there. Up the hill, and we're gonna grab some bales, well at one, because I think we won't be able to manage two, because it will tip up otherwise. Because the grass won't actually grow until the start of next game day. We'll have it in the field, so I want to just start them off. Actually, you can get containers, can't you? I wonder if I get a container and put it next to the pen, whether that will produce where the milk will spawn into. Whee! That'll do there, won't it? That's nice. We'll go and get some milk. And get some water. That's them taken care of. or just vaz the lime over. Yeah, I don't know where the milk's going to spawn. If it's going to spawn here, but this is normally where you get the wool spawning, I think. Whether we put in a container and it might spawn into that, maybe. Normally they say no milk though. On the past farming simulators it will say no milk in the description, but I'll have to have a look. After you. So we've got 3 people in the stream at the moment. Welcome along. If you're new here, let me know. This is just a live let's play that I'm doing at the moment series. Whoa. Just jump in the tractor. Let's open that window up. Way. Watch him drive into my trailer. Let's get out of his way. Terrible decision bringing this heavy equipment onto this field. I'll leave that there, and then if we need to we can just jump over and sort that out. I want to get some wheat in, or barley in. I think we'll probably put the barley in, the wheat in, sorry, actually over here. Or, no, we'll put the barley in here. We'll put the barley in. Use this, I think we'll use the fast track. Ooh, didn't mean to catch that, put that on. I might chop out this this planter, seeder. But we'll use it for now. I close the lid. He's empty already. Blimey, this could be shall we put tram lines in? I think we'll put tram lines in. Can we put tram lines in? I don't know how, why we want them. How wide do we need them? Skip lines. Working width is that. No, maybe 2. This might be a terrible decision, but we'll see how we go. No tram lines defined. I wonder if that's the sprayer though what we've got. I thought you could set it all up. Okay, this is all a bit new for me. Don't know if he's going to be putting tram lines in, we'll see. Right, we need to go and put the... I have to have a little read up about that, because I don't really know about the tram lines. And I wanted to put tram lines in. It's getting dark now as well, so we might have to just skip a day. Well, going to the next game day, should I say. The lights on because it's dark. Going to be in the way there, aren't I? Worker off to finish that one off. No, don't crash into me. What are you doing? Carnage. I'll park that there. Yeah, I don't know if it's putting in tram lines over there. We'll see. Wandering around in the dark. Right, I'm going to go and skip over to the next day. It's like Jeremy Clarkson's putting them in. Look. That's not right, is it? That isn't right. Surely. There's no tram lines defined. There's no way of like... He's just going to just miss bits, isn't he? Let's see what he does. It's probably be a complete Jeremy Clarkson mishap there. Right, I'm going to go in bed because this is yeah, definitely Jeremy Clarkson's doing that, or I'm being Jeremy Clarkson. How to lose money in Farming Simulator. Right, we're into the next game day. 2nd of October. Right, they're doing that. We've got grass in here now. The meadow's not got any grass in it at the moment. Oh, it's because we're probably coming into autumn, aren't we? So we might be struggling a little bit. Oh, we have got goat's milk. I didn't spot that. Excellent. Excellent. Is that pickable? But it is pickable. Whee! So how much is that? We've got 6 litres. Wow, we're gonna like really break the bank with that, aren't we? There's Jeremy Clarkson's doing our field, look. We're gonna have tram line, tram line, tram line, tram line, tram line. I mean, size of that tram line, I think we'll get a jumbo jet down the middle of it. I don't know what I'm doing, do I? Absolutely clueless. I need to have a bit of a read up, I think, of the tram lines. I'm going to have to come back and right, hire will work, get them to finish that off. Just leave that there for now and then we can come back. We're going to be a bit jumping around at the moment. I think I'm going to have to reseed that field over there. Unless he goes back and does them tram lines, but that doesn't really make a lot of sense. It must be missing lines. I don't really understand what he's doing there. Marvellous. Oh, we've got another bunning trailer there. What's that? That's a slurry module. We haven't got any slurry at the moment, but that's kind of interesting. That's another grain trailer. We could have done with another grain trailer. So that must be the silage trailer we've got up there. You know what? I'm tempted to buy that for 18 grand. Right. Also, actually, we're going to get... going in the wrong menus. We're going to get in some income, some regular income. With a generator. Let's have a quick look, see what we've got. Yeah, there's one. Wow, that's quite a lot of money that comes in. 12. Yeah, we're going to get a generator. This is a 5G mast, and well, they seem to be popping up everywhere in real life, and because it's Kinlaig and they're in the middle of nowhere, we've got no signal. This is a mod. It doesn't cost us anything to put down, it just costs us the money to put the slab in. We'll put it in here, I reckon, on the edge of our property. That'll do. So we got goat's milk. The goats worked. Yeah, look, it's all we've got tyre marks everywhere. There you go, that's certainly a blot on the landscape. But we're going to make some money. You're going to get a regular income off this. So it's going to help with the farm. And because we're in the middle of nowhere, we all need phone signal and 5G and whatnot. That's not too bad, is it? It's not too bad, that's not. Let's have a quick look at the cows, see if the cows need anything. I'm happy about the goats. That's a good goat pen as well, good size, but it's a shame it's just messed the road up on the way in. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. We can get away with it, I think. Just about. We need to take that mound out a little bit. Change the shape. That's all we're going to do. I think that's it. I don't think it's going to get any better than that. I think that is it. That's fine though. So we're going to make a bit of money every month for the rental of that land for the telephone mast. It's a mod that I've not actually used. It's a different one from what I used in Riverbend Springs. So that one you don't actually pay any money up front. So it's kind of a bit realistic. The phone company's paying to lease that bit of land off of you, which kind of what happens in real life really. You don't normally buy a telephone mast. A company will come in and say, we want to turn your field into a solar farm or a wind farm or whatever. Well, solar farm, yeah, solar farm or wind farm. Or we want to rent some land off of you, and that's kind of what's happening there. We're quite high up as well, so we'll have good signal up here for the whole village. Better strap those down because they're going to end up falling off the trailer. Park that there. Let's finish it off. We'll finish off the lineman. Missed a little bit there, but that'll be alright. It's not going to be too detrimental. We're having to put a lot of lime down just to like build the pH back up. Alright, that is. That's that field done. Just get that back on. Let's have a quick look, see if there's anything in the settings regarding tram lines. Units, field info. Game settings. Realistic spread patterns, nothing really in there regarding tram lines. I wonder if that spray pack that I've got, it's not compatible with it maybe. Where's that field entrance then? Down here. Yeah, there it is. Let's have a look. Ah, there you go, there's the working width. That's for that. I don't really know. Skip lines is actually skipping lines. I don't know. We'll see what he finishes up with, otherwise I'm going to have to go over that field again and tidy up. We've got Jeremy Clarkson on the job. I thought it all sorted out all automatically, the tram lines. Let me know in the comments section if you got any ideas. I'm going to have to do a little bit of investigating over on this later. Like I say, I wanted to do tram lines. I wonder if the sprayer we've got is not compatible with tram lines for whatever reason. Unless I have to map. There's nothing to map the field out with it though. I don't really know what's going on with that. Sorry, just bear with me. Right. I'll just buzz over to this field here. I'm happy we've got goats and we're getting milk. I wasn't sure if we were going to get the milk. Turns out we are. So I wonder if that goat field, if we put sheep in there, will we get, presumably we'll get both, we'll get milk and we'll get wool from the sheep, I presume. Leave that there, and it's a bit in the middle of the field, but more than capable for the job. Yeah, I'm wondering if my sprayer, it's not recognising the width, the spray width that we've got, because that's just not been planted, that hasn't. Really is Jeremy Clarkson doing this field. We need some feed in there as well. You got tram line, tram line, tram line, tram. It's not planted any of it. My God. Right. Yeah. Don't know what to think of that. There's nothing in the. There's nothing in the what's his name. There's nothing in the instructions that I've seen, that I've noticed. Let's go and put some water in the cows. We'll get some chickens as well. Let's get some chickens. We'll go for it. If you're enjoying this Let's Play, please leave us a like. Help the channel out massively. It'll push the channel out to other people that like Farming Simulator. Leave us a like if you're a Farming Simulator fan, or react to the video if you're a Farming Simulator fan. And yeah, I think we're doing alright, considering this is the... Right, the health has dropped down a little bit because we've used all the total mixed ration in here. We haven't got any silage in stock at the moment, so I might as well just let them eat the grass for now. We do need to make some silage. Has he finished that? No, he's still working that. Yeah, I don't quite understand what's going on with that. I'm just gonna sow the whole field, I think. I'll take over and make more of a mess of it than the worker is. Right, this is looking good, this field. Now I'm thinking of putting root crops in here. I might put some onions in here because we've got the onion bagger and everything now. We might as well utilise it a little bit. Don't know how much any of these other fields are around here. That field looks alright as well next to us. I want to put a brewery in. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Let's refill that up. We got more than enough lime. I think we'll have to put some lime in the storage, so that's all right. A bit oversubscribed with the lime. Not using too much, it's quite a good field by the looks of it then. Whoa. That's that one done. Right. Drive this back to the farm. Wait up, what's going on there? Looks like we've lost a lost a lime bag. Must have slipped off the back of the trailer. I reckon it must be the sprayer that's not getting recognised. So I thought it was all automatic. It all sorted it's all itself out. But like I say, it could be completely wrong. Take that off. We will actually just drop a setting off as well. General settings we want. Leave them on, or trigger info, we'll switch that off because we kind of know where we are with the farm right now. I'm going to nip down to the shop because we bought a mixing wagon last episode, didn't we? Goats are quality. Could pick up a bale actually, a silage bale. Perhaps that's what we'll do while we're down there. Could do with another grass field. Could also be with that fertilizer spreader maybe. Why it's not picking it up. Right, there's our mixing wagon. We need a couple of bales, don't we? Just to tide us over. That one. I keep thinking I'm going into the wrong menu, but I'm not. And then right, silage bale, that's a 3,000 litre, that's a 5,000 litre. What else we got? Grass, lots of grass, hay bales, straw bales. There was one that you could drop off onto the map. I don't know if any of these are. Right, we're going to whack in just a standard bale, I think. Silage bale. 3,500 litres. What's that? That's very expensive silage bale. And that's going to be quite the job, is it? So this will just tide us over. It's going to be close. At the moment we'll just feed them silage and that will do, I think. Okay, we're going to need a bigger engine to do that. So we're already seeing where we can improve. We need a bigger capacity engine on the tractor to do the feeding. Okay, more expense. I thought these were about 90,000 horsepower. I'm completely wrong then. The Andersons, they must be even more horsepower. sure we've got a tractor to do it. I guess we could just use this as a grass tractor and a carting tractor for now. I know we don't necessarily need to use this to put silage into our cow pen, but we're going to make total mixed ration, I think, is the plan. So that's the reason behind buying this. Poor little Massey, struggling with that. Wonder how far we're away with the horsepower. It's good that it doesn't really work then. Let's have a quick look, see what the horsepower is. Where we go in there? Vehicles. So the Anderson is 110, so yeah, we're 20 horsepower short. Let's have a quick look at the machinery. We want a little tractor. So if we've got anything cheap. Cheap. Cheap like the budgie. That's not powerful enough. That's not powerful enough. That's certainly not powerful enough. El Massey's not there. What about that? That's still 85. 90. That's what we've got. 95. Yeah. We switch those off, the old markers. That'll do then. That'll do that. Yeah, so we need to finish this field off, don't we? Because old Jez has made a right old pig's ear of it. Is it not finding the tram lines then? We won't skip any lines then. Not giving me another menu to put the tram lines in. No tram lines defined. It's got to be to do with our fertilizer spreader, surely. Missed a bit there, but never mind. Unless the tram lines get defined once we fertilise. Maybe. Because really I should have fertilised. I wonder if that's a thing. Right, all the game's glitching out. Or I'm doing something wrong. Means that hire a worker then. Really struggling down there. It's not going exactly the fastest down there. I wonder if this has got enough power. I just assumed it had. It's alright now. Unless it's because we're going uphill. You need to get a roller in as well. That's another thing we need to get in. Oh, I wonder what they want. Great demand at the feed and grain south. I wish it told you what it was. Oh, she's struggling up here. I'll have a look, see what horsepower this needs. I think I might have to use the New Holland. So quick, let's see what the horsepower on this is. 130. What's that then? I've gone past it. That is 21 meters. Where's the thing? There it is. 15. Oh, it could be that the yeah, because we're going to be slightly over. We're going to be 5 horsepower over because that's 50. The front end's 50, but then with the tiller on, bumps it up. That's what's doing it. Let's turn off the power harrow. We're having a tractor swap. Otherwise we'll be here all day. Yeah, we definitely need to up our tractor. I think. Let's detach that. It's on the floor, the weight is. Let's lift that up. Nope, wrong one. I think this is a little bit underpowered, I think. But it's not as underpowered as the other one. Oh, is he starting? Is he going to do it for me? Actually, the worker's going to do it for me. Is he going to actually seed all the areas which we missed? Or is he just going to go over everything again? Going to need some more seed as well, by the looks of it. Because we're halfway through the seed. I don't think we've got any more left in the shed. That's loads better, that is. For some reason I thought that was more powerful than what it was. Oh, look at our goats. Look at our goats, they look so happy. Skipping around, happy as Larry. Excellent. How are the sheep doing over here? We got food in, yeah, they all look happy. We don't need to provide any bedding for these by the looks of it. So that's good. Got some wool as well. Not loads, but a little bit. That's all good, isn't it? It's all good. I am tempted with another trailer though. another grain trailer, and then we'll just use this for silage and put some silage boards on it. So we're probably a bit before ourselves, if you like. We're kind of not in that realm yet of needing 2 grain trailers, but we will be. How much are they new? If you can save a little bit of money. 46,000 normally. So good old saving at 18 grand. If it's still there. And we can get a trailer hitch on the back of it as well. And we'll have a cover on it. Oh, go on then, let's do it, because it is Highland fishing, isn't it? We might as well. What tries shall we get on it? We should just get standards. We'll just get standard BKT, because that's what it comes with, and it's no more money. We'll have colour and the cover in the trailer hitch. God, I'm spending all my money on kit. Look, that's more an investment for the future, but let's see. We could do with putting some onions in the onion thing, can't we? I'll go and get. Where did we put the blooming tractor then? The Massey. Oh, it's down here, isn't it? It's down here. We'll leave the food mixer down here for now. Or we can pop another tractor on that as and when we need to. It's probably a little bit overkill for what we want at the moment. We're kind of, again, future-proofing ourselves a little bit. Got bales to get in as well. That's another thing we need to do. It's miles away from that. Leave that there. Feeding up the onions with the world's smallest bucket. We've got a right old stack of onions down here. This is left over from a contract that we did. It was someone in the comments suggested we should do an onion harvest, so we did, and we got 50,000 litres of onions. Why is that not attaching then? Oh, now it's attaching. We've got 50,000 litres of onions left over from the contract. Whoa, we need a weight on the back of this. Even though we've got weights on the front, it still doesn't like it. Cool. The old back wheels are bouncing about. Actually, I might just open that door there, and then we can just load up from there. It'll be a bit easier and quicker. Oopsie, why we put that there? That's a bit of a mare. Just missed the thing just slightly, haven't we? No, don't tip it out. No. How annoying is that? No. It's not going to pick that bit up. Oh well, we'll come back for those bits. We got loads of onions. Let's open this up. Huge stack of onions, look. Whoa. Interesting. I think what I might do is get a what's his name? Get a yeah, definitely need a weight, but probably get a conveyor belt. How much are the conveyor belts? They're quite expensive, aren't they, to start off with? What are they under? Are they under others or something? Miscellaneous? Oh, they're belt systems. That is an auto load. I'm going to need that load straight off the floor, I think. That one does. 38,000. We're getting to forage pickup. We're getting expensive rounds. Expensive rounds, I think. What do you reckon, chat? It's going to eat a lot of our money up, and it's kind of a bit of a luxury item at the moment. Unless something comes up. going in there. Get that running. Get that out. 2,000 in here already. Lose. We get 90 onions out. We get 90 onions out, and we get no, but get 80 onions out. We lose 10%, 20%. I think it is 90 or 80. Oh, there you go. No. Not quite flat. It's really annoying. Need to get some like need to get something like a shovel or something. Little hand shovel. Don't think I've got a hand shovel, I don't think, installed, but that'll probably be something I'll download. Why is that not picking up then? There you go. A little bit of lag. Whoa! Wowzers! Need to get away. It's all wonky around it. There's not a lot there. It's probably like a couple of percent there. Nothing to cry about. Nothing to cry about. All this. Yeah, I might put in some buildings there. I might put another shed in, I think. And I could put like a cattle barn for the winter, maybe. Don't really understand why this hasn't ticked over for more grass. The meadow's not grown. Looking good though. I'm quite chuffed with this. It's 11 litres of goat's milk. Oh, he's still going strong. I wonder if it's not because we haven't done the fertilizing. That's why we've not got the tram lines. I'm going to need a bigger fertilizer spreader, I think. So that's another thing we need to get. So I'll do that as well. So let's have a quick look, see what we've got. cover on it. Working width. Really wide, that is. So 40 to 50 metres. Let's go for it. What's the horsepower actually? What do we need horsepower to run that? That was well thought about, wasn't it? Doesn't say, so it suggests that we're probably okay. Right, let's grab that. And we shall get our fertilizer spreader. That's good, I'll use that for a bit, but I think that's... I've had my fun with that. Didn't cost us very much. We're going to need a fair bit of fertiliser, I think. So again, I might have to come down here with the trailer and bring it all down. I could get a delivery. I could get a delivery like a point. I could. A storage silo. It's just the outlay of having to buy bits of kit at the moment. There's our new, oh, there you are. There's our new trailer, our brand new second hand. Let's open the cover of that. It's 50 metres, that's a big spread, that is. So we can do fertilizing quicker. Consumables, we're going to need some fertilizer. What can we go for? We could have gone with some liquid, but we'll put some granules on for now. Let's have a little look. Liquid would probably be cheaper overall, because we've got our own grow more and we can mix all of that ourselves. What's that one? Still the same price. That should fill that fertilizer, I think. Oh, excellent. Someone's getting Farming Simulator today off Amazon Highlands Fishing Expansion on disc for PlayStation 5. Oh, brilliant. Excellent stuff. Excellent. You'll enjoy it. Have you played the have you played Farming Simulator 22 at all, or is it your first furore into Farming Simulator? I think this is the biggest jump for console players, this version. If you're a PC player, probably not so, what I've been told about. I think that's what a lot of the angriness is about, is because it's not a big jump for console player, for PC players, but for console players it is a big jump. If you're enjoying this Let's Play, please subscribe to the channel. It will help me out massively. YouTube's being a bit stingy to small YouTubers at the moment, and yeah, they're not pushing out small channels as much as they used to. But if you subscribe to the channel, you like the video, it'll push it out to more people, it'll force the algorithm to push it out. So if you subscribe to the channel, it helped me out massively. If you're already a subscriber, thanks very much, I really appreciate it. But they're changing all their bits and bobs with YouTube. They are for like monetization and things like that. They're like doubling their hours for monetization, and I'm only a small channel, I don't get any monetization, even though some of my videos have got 5,000 views. There's a couple on there that's got over 5,000 views. One of my help videos, and I don't see any money from that. I don't see any revenue from that. YouTube take all of that, all the revenue out of that, which is annoying because they put videos, they put adverts in the middle of the videos, and no one sees any of it other than YouTube. Right, so yeah, it'll help me out massively. Oopsie. Subscribe for more more exciting things like me messing up. Right. That's it. That's what I was trying to do. But unfold. How do we unfold that then? What do we need to... Is that it? Are we on? Are we on? We're on. Barnet. That's a massive... Why aren't we... Why aren't we... Oh, got to tell... Should be auto. Is that auto? Is it? Oh, it's sorted it out. I thought it was... I thought we were overdosing for a second. I was getting a bit worried. Ooh, and my fertilizer spreader is on the floor. Lift. Yes, play. So I'm looking at the chat at the moment. You've played, I can't see it on the chat at the moment, I think you've paid 22. Have you seen the coffee beans? Yes, I have. And the alpacas? Yes, I have. Looking forward to that. It's going to be quite interesting. Something a bit different. Again, like for console players, stuff like that is going to be massive. It's going to be massive. Way up, my tractor's been left in the way. We up? Yeah, we're up. Gonna need some more seed in that lot. Yeah, Highland fishing's good. I do like this. I've not done any of the fishing yet. I've done some I've done some fishing with the rod, but I've not done any of the fishing stuff yet. So we're gonna hopefully get into some of that. If I don't spend all my money in the first year. Excellent. Good stuff. I'm thrilled for you that you're getting Highland expansion. You'll have to let me know what it's like. I mean, it's obviously the same as ours, but I've not got the disc version. I bought it discless, and really I wish I did buy the disc version, really. especially with PlayStation, how they're getting rid of discs at the moment, which I think's crazy. So that means the next generation of consoles isn't going to have a disc drive, you would think. That is a massive throw, that is. That's ridiculous. It's going over further than the tram line. Than the tram line's the GPS is picking up. So what's the GPS picking up then? How far will that throw out? So that's 50 meters. So if we change the width, I'll just get off the road for a minute of this. We've not missed any bits, have we? Don't think so. Looks all good to me. So I think the maximum width is 24 meters, isn't it, on here on the GPS? Let's have a look. Yeah, 24 meters. So I don't really need to have it at 50 meters on the work width. Change the work width. Can't see change the work width. That's the map. Oh, fold the spreader, deactivation rate. It's not giving me the option for the spread width, is it? That's that. It's normally that's the no, it's not that. Oh, there you go. 28 meters, 20. It's only does maximum 40. So I need to get it down to 20 odd meters. Possibly. What's going on there? It's driving sideways. Oh, we're crabbing. That's what we're doing. I've driven a vehicle like this crabbed. It is one of the most bizarre things. Look at that. I think I could have done a better job at that. What was I doing? what was right? I've got to turn off crabbing. What we got crabbing on? No, crab steer mode. Crab steer mode. Yeah, I've driven a sight mast on crabbing years ago, and it's the most weirdest sensation ever. And if you've not got it, if you've got it set on really lightly, and it's almost like it kind of does your head in a little bit. It's throwing loads up that top side. It's basically unacceptable. Is that about the PlayStation? I think it's ridiculous. I do. I've been a PlayStation player. I played PlayStation since PlayStation 1. and I was a PC player before that, but I just got fed up with all the frustration with PCs of like having to upgrade and having to update and Moore's law. And at the time when PCs were sort of like starting to become really big, they were really expensive, and you're having to upgrade your graphics card every year or so almost. And if you bought the latest graphics card, I bought the, what was it called, the Annihilator, which is like one of the best graphic cards at the time, and nothing ran on it because all the games weren't up to date enough, and nothing ran on it. So I spent like 6 months of being a beta tester for companies to come up with the goods to make it work on their games and stuff. And that's one of the reasons I just thought, oh, I'm just going to buy a console and see how I get on with it. And I bought PlayStation 1 and kind of never went back really to PCs. I have got a PC which I do a lot of work with, like a lot of music stuff, and but overall it hasn't got like a good graphics card in or anything like that. I like this, but it's a bit too wide. I might try and knock the width down. It's too wide. I'm wondering if the GPS isn't picking up the width of this. I don't know, or I've got a glitch, or I'm looking at something wrong. It's the first time I've done precision farming on this. I suppose on FS25. I've looked into it. I'll have to have a look at it. I have to have a bit of a read. Yeah, we're going back to the PlayStation thing with, you know, because I've got loads of PlayStation 3, lots of PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 games that you can play on the PlayStation 5. And so they're saying, if you bought PlayStation 5 game, how are you going to be able to play that on the PlayStation 6, or is it not going to be compatible at all? I don't know. I don't know how that's all going to work. I think that's wrong. I do think that's incredibly wrong. Wowzers. 7,000. I'm just rinsing money on fertilizer at the moment. We might have to go and do some contracts to pay for some of this. Let's see if we can change the width. I just figured having a really wide fertilizer spreader, you can do stuff even quicker. Where's the trigger point? I think it's here. Right, let's see if we can make this. So downgraded it. You do the same as me, yeah. Play games from a console, yeah. That's what I do. Music for your PC, yeah. That's exactly what I do. I'm actually going to a gaming museum this weekend. It was my brother's birthday this week actually, so happy birthday to him. But it was his birthday, so we decided, he said, you know, it's a big one, so what do you fancy doing? And he was umming and ahhing for ages, and We were going to go to a Scalextric place, and they do loads of circuits. I think they had about 4 or 5 circuits, and you can go and race on these circuits, and they're based on real tracks, and they were based in, I think it was based in Lincoln, I think it was, but unfortunately it's closed down because the family's retired, and they've basically had to sell the bit, like not sell the business but pack it up. Basically no one wanted to buy the business, so we're like, what do you want to do for your birthday? And he didn't really know what he wanted to do, and then I said, oh, actually there's a gaming museum locally to us, and do you fancy going there? And they basically have pretty much everything that's been made. It's in Leicester, and it's like there's loads of stuff there by the sounds of it. They've even got an arcade there, and I think it costs about 12 quid. You can stay there for as long as you want, play as many games as you want for the day, and they have everything from VIC-20s to the latest games consoles, I believe. So that should be a good novel. I'll try and get some photos of that, and maybe put some on, try and get some video footage maybe, and yeah, try and post some stuff up here, up if we can. It depends what they're like, if they let you do that. And I ought to probably set up an Instagram account as well, a gaming Instagram account. Where's our... Oh, because I've messed up the width weight. Oh, don't do that. Don't want to do crab steering either. That's narrow, that is, isn't it? That's really narrow. I have to just go with that for now. Hopefully that will pick it up. It's all new to me, this is. Right. That's better, isn't it? We're not throwing it through outer space and beyond. Not got, for some reason we didn't have automatic didn't have automatic application rate on. That's why some of the fields all a bit, that's a bit of a nightmare, and we've got to work on at the moment. No, we've not got to work on. I thought we had to work on for a second. Making a right pig's ear of this today. Oh, we're struggling up here again. It's not got the minerals, this hasn't. Got the spreader on the floor again as well. Keep dragging it on the floor. What am I doing? That'll be why I'm going really slowly. Yeah, I'll have to find out. Google if you can find PS4 games on PS6. Yeah, I'll have to find out. I've not actually had a look, if I'm honest. Google is your friend and all that. Oh, that's better. We're moving now. Why is that not changing then? It's like we're putting all the stuff down and we're not getting any benefit from it. Why is that staying brown there? That's not actually changed. Is it just, that's just probably where the soil's not very good, isn't it? Shut, that should be. Yeah, that's why, isn't it? Pennies dropping. This is because it needs another fertilizing state, and also the soil's not very good there, I bet. Don't think that's going to change, no. Just got that little bit in the middle there to do. So none of that's changing. It's going down though, so I don't really understand why. Don't understand that. Yeah, I've sampled the soil. Yeah, the soil's been sampled. It's all been sampled, that has. So I can purchase the soil information, but that's already, you don't normally get that. Oh, tram lines, there's tram lines, look. There we go. We can. There you go. So if you buy this field, you wouldn't get that. That's not too badly. How much is that field? We're going to have a look at that field, weren't we? So now I've worked out how the tram lines work. So they're in the field. You actually go into precision farming, then go into the settings on the field itself, and then tram lines. So our spreader, our sprayer and spreader, if we set them at 24 meters. So our sprayer 24 meters. I'm pretty sure it is. Sorry, I'm just trying to think on the hop. There's our spread. There's our sprayer. That is 21 meters. That's not very helpful, is it? So you can do. So we can set precision farming, tram lines. Oh, we can set it to 21 meters. Automatic track width 2 meters. I don't know what that means. We'll set. It sets the difference between the tram lines that are automatically created during seeding. Set this to the width of your sprayer. Well, my spreader. We'll set that at 2 meters. I'm not quite sure. That's the lowest setting we can set. Tram line width sets the difference between tram lines that are automatically created during seeding. So hopefully, I think the reason why we're not getting the full nitrogen rate is because we need to put 2 lots of fertilizing. That's what I think that's what's happening. We need to put another fertilizing state on. So I think when we go over it again with the liquid, hopefully we'll be all right. If not, I've just wasted a load of time. Right, so we're going to put I did say we're going to put barley in that field, but we ended up putting wheat in this one, didn't we? We did. We need to roll this as well. We really need to crack on with getting some crops in the ground, because time is cracking on. The stream I'm going to finish about 12 o'clock GMT, so we've probably got about half an hour, 40 minutes of the stream left. So I've got to go and pick my son up. He's they're closing nursery early because at the moment it's going to be about 37 degrees. So they're closing nursery early because they haven't got any air conditioning, so that's why I'm having to shoot off. But we'll be back on. I think we'll probably be back on, if I can get away with it, maybe Friday night. Can't do during the day because I'm looking after the boy. Those hogs, look, I need to put in a feeding trough for them. Excellent. Right, what we're going to put in here? Shall I put? I'm going to put wheat in here again. I'm going to put wheat in here. Number of headlands, 5 is the minimum we can do. Okay. There's no tram lines defined. We have got tram lines in here, surely. We set them. Do I have to clear the yield map maybe? Don't really understand what's going on there. We have purchased the soil information now, so I don't really know. We've already done that because we did all the testing in the last episode. Clear the yield map, maybe. Tram lines, automatic, tram line width. Set this to the width of your sprayer. Track width, is that the my what's his name, my spreader, my what's his name? It says again, no tram lines defined. Oh, there we go, it's done it now. I wonder if that's the width of my machine. Track width. Or it's the width of the tyres maybe. I don't know. Right, I'm going to activate the worker anyway. He's going to put wheat in. I'm going to go and get some feed, I think. Let's go and get some feed on the trailer. Some feed, some seed. We'll go and whack. We'll drive down in the Ford pickup. Blooming boars, look. Shotgun would sort them out, wouldn't they? You could have some bacon then. The goats, that's so cool. Right. Let's go in the Ranger. I don't know why this isn't a Ford. Unless they're going to bring a pickup into the game. Of course, bit of a bump there, look. Yeehaw. Whee. So James, do you know if when it's coming? Because if you've ordered it by Amazon, they usually, if you've got the app, they can tell you when it's coming, or they give you a window sometimes when it's going to be delivered. That's if you're still on the stream, you might have gone. Right, need some feed, some seed. Keeps calling it feed. that's all this. There's the seed. I'm going with that one then, because you get 50 litres more and they're liftable. So we'll just chuck these on the back. Just chuck them on the back. I know I should be picking them up. I'm kind of a little bit in a rush really. Get this up there. There you go. Off we go. This is rapid. Whoa. So once the crop comes through, we'll spray it with a crop sprayer. We could go over it with the fertilizer spreader, but we'll normally as well you can adjust your fertilizer spreader for the old one for what crop you've got to pick it up, because I'm fertilizing it before we put a crop in. I don't get an option to change the crop that we're putting in. Do I have to set this field as well? Yes, 21 meters. I don't know what the track width is. Is the track width of the... I'll have a look. It could be the width of our seeder. I'm thinking. I think James has gone. His Amazon delivery's turned up, I reckon. Dragging it on the floor again. That's Seaboard's trick, that is. Seaboard does that. I'm not the only one that does that. You can go through, got some drive, you can go through the hedgerows. I didn't know that. Oh god, I'm leaving this, left this running. So kind of ahead of schedule. Get this field done. Whoa, what's going on there? Yeehaw, look at that. That was weird. Someone used the force on me or something. Right, I'll leave this here. And we'll get everything back at the farm in a minute. Oh yeah, it says seed for no crop detection, no crop detected. Seed first for best result using target for wheat on sandy loam. So then we better put wheat in this field then as well. Can we not change that? There must be a way to change that. Must be a way to change that. Change nitrogen reference. There you go. Okay. That's O. It's very small. Sunflowers, potatoes, sugar beet, carrots, parsnips, red beet, cotton, popular, sugarcane, green beans, spinach, long grain rice, onions, olives, wheat. Right, so I've learned it's really small writing, that is. Right, so this is going to have to be wheat as well. So 3 wheat fields. I was hoping to do a bit more. This was going to be root crops, so maybe we'll get another field. Hemorrhaging money at the moment, but hopefully it's for the greater good. I'm learning. Loam's usually your best soil anyway, isn't it, I think? Depending on what you're growing. So these fields are going to be all wheat. I was thinking of a root crop in this, but that's since changed. We could put root crop down in the bottom field actually, maybe. Or we might buy another field between now and the next planting window of onion. No, wrong one. So we've got no tram lines in that field over there. So we'll have tram lines in this field as well. Maybe I'll get it right on one of them. Got his wheelie bins out. Excellent. I'll park this back in the shed. I do like this. I like the spread up. Wee, bouncing a bit. Looking through the lower that. Do we lower it? Lights, camera, action. I'll leave that there. I should really lower that. For some reason I can't find out how to lower it. I seem to be able to do it when I'm trying to fertilise. So yeah, there's our sprayer. It's not got any feed in it yet, so we'll have to get some for that. I've got a cultivator. I might sell that. That's what you start with if you come on to Highland fishing, so I might get rid of that. Need to bring that in as well, the fertilizer spread up. I'll grab the truck, actually the Mercedes. So yeah, there's no, that's all perfect. So I don't know if we'll have to fertilise again on that. Don't get run over. Nitrogen very bad. I did fertilise this, for some reason it wasn't. I think it's the soil, you know. Let me have a look at the soil. It's all the same. Sandy loam, so it shouldn't make any difference. Something's going on there. Wondering if that's glitching out. Let's see if we can go over. Once we get a growth state on, I'll see if we can go over and fertilise it again. It's like we've never fertilised it. We went over that. It's very weird. I've got some fertiliser on that. There's the seed. Right, we'll go and... I don't get that, why it's done that. We've not got any missed bits over here. This is all perfect. Let's say I have soil sampled, so we did that a couple of episodes ago. This is one we forgot to do, so we end up having to buy. Did we buy this one? I think we bought the one at the bottom as well, but I hired a soil sampling machine and we went over and soil sampled it all. So yes, we've got fertiliser in here as well, haven't we? In the back of the Unimog. park this back up in the shed. We'll use the old what's his name shed, the silage shed for now. We're going to get some chickens, aren't we? Maybe we'll do that next episode, maybe. We've got time. We might. We've got time. We can get some in. Maybe. Leave that there for now. I've eaten that already. Look, they've just munched through all of that. Maybe we'll better empty what's left in there then. Spending my time just walking around sorting bits and bobs out. Jump in that. You can pick the spreader up as well on the way round. This should. Not picking up that, is it? Okay. It's not picking up the what I've got in the forage wagon. I think it's because I've got lots of I've got the fertilizer still in the back here, so that's what's causing that issue. See. Austin Powers. Got to unload me fertilizer. Can I unload that here? Let me unload there. Yeah. Let's pick that up with a bucket in a bit. I'm slowly losing the light, or rapidly losing the light, should we say. Hopefully that'll work now. I think it's because we had lots of different things and it was glitching out. Maybe. It still says it's got a bale still in there. There's a bale still in there. Don't know what's going on with that. It's a bit beyond me. It's glitching out. Park this here for now. Let's have a look, see how we're doing down here with the onions, how that's going. Ooh, walking into the wall. That's still going, that is. Move these along. Doing well. Right, I'm just going to pick that feed on the feed, yeah, the fertilizer on the floor. We don't want to leave that out. Jump in this again. Just pop it in here. Just take the spreader off and stick it in the shed over let's try and get this blooming silage bale out of the feeder. Just let me feed, surely, with the no, it's not finding the trigger at all. side left, low tip side right now. We're going to spin it around, see if it finds it again. It's saying there's no bale in there, but there is a bale in there. No there, let's have a look. No, it's not working. Odd, really odd. Can you go around? There's a silage bale in there. Silage, 3,339. I don't know. Missing something there. Maybe when I come back in the game it'll suddenly remember it's in there. Don't really know. Let's park it in here for now anyway, undercover. Maybe when I come back in next time it might decide that we've got a bale in there in the end. I don't know. Right, one last job. I will go and fill the what's his name up. Go and fill the seed thing up. And then we'll call it a stream. And quite well timed as well because it's starting to get dark. Like I say, said earlier, if you didn't know, I'll probably be streaming, if all being well, Friday night, possibly. Just if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It'll give you a notification when I'm next online if you've enjoyed this series, and it'll help my channel out massively, and it'll push it out to more farming simulator fans. Feel free to leave likes and reactions. Right, refill seeds. Lovely job. Close cover. Activate worker. Thank you, go into my truck. It's doing donuts across my field, look. We'll let him carry on. Oh, through the fence, back through the fence. Realism is key. Right, back to the farm with this. They should be alright. They've got grass in the field anyway, but their productivity is going to just go down a bit. Now we haven't got any TMR. And they're all happy. That was the job that we set out to do this episode, getting some goats. And we've done it. Probably should put these under cover as well. I'll leave this. Actually, I could put it in the garage actually if we can fit it in. Keep it dry. Squeeze through it. Excellent. Yeah, I think we'll call that a day on the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave likes. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It'll help me out massively. Yeah, we're coming back online probably on Friday night, all being well. We'll have to see. But yeah, if you subscribe to the channel, you'll know when I'm next online because you'll get a notification. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have been awesome. I've been This Gaming Man. And until the next time, we shall see you soon.